All right, there you go. Thank you guys for giving me some chance to kind of finish my slides there. Magandang gabi sa'yo and welcome to Crypto Miners, crypto, charting, technical trading, and tech traders quotient all in one channel here in the next 45 minutes. Greetings sa'yo. I hope you're doing well today. It's 10:02 Manila time here in the Philippines. It's actually August 3, Tuesday. Magandang gabi sa'yo and I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for all of your help and support. And of course, we have so much in store for you today. I'm going to discuss EIP 1559. No, it's going to burn some of the Ethereum that you are going to buy or sell, and anytime there's gonna be some gas fees, medyo may konting changes tayo, no? It's gonna be effective August 4th, no? August 4th, and I'm going to tell you what's the impact to your Ethereum, and of course, maapektuhan din ng iyong mga Axie, other NFTs, etc. if and when ikaw ay gumagamit ng Ethereum network, no? So, before we further move on, magandang umaga dyan sa US, sa ating mga moderators dyan sa US, no? Si Judex, si Beth and everyone else, si Nida sa Saipan, no? And of course, ating mga moderators sa UAE, si Nico and si Jen, and of all of our moderators na napakasisipag, no? Kanina, I just met the mentoring team and I'm looking forward, guys. I'm very, very excited, no? So let me just already tell you, ang aming pong mentoring and support ay malapit na pong i-launch. Ang ating one-on-ones will be launched very, very soon, and I'm very, very excited for this to be launched. We will let you guys know of the next steps and the other information that you need to know. So just sit back and relax. And of course, nakuha mo na ba ang iyong bonus? No? Nakuha mo na ba ang iyong $50, $100 USDT bonus sa iyong Bing Bon account? Type number 1 if you did. If not, it's okay because we will have another 50 winners, no, within today, and this promotion will run over the next couple of days until Friday. Until Friday, it's gonna be running. I'm very, very excited, and the marketing team of Bingbon is actually able to credit the 50 winners. May mga nag-post na sa ating MirandaMiner profitable Facebook group na receive na nila ang kanilang $50 bonus pati sa Discord. And if you did not, huwag kang malungkot because you guys will be able to get more bonuses over the next couple of days, no? Bilang kayo. So thank you si Mikel na receive na, si G, sorry. Ayan, so tinulak daw si Albert kaya hindi na-receive yung bonus. So, huwag kang mag-alala, there's gonna be another bonus. And of course, kung hindi ka nakasali dyan, tingnan mo yung aking latest video, manalo ka ng ating Samsung tablet, A7 model Lite, no? Just by following and subscribing to all of our social media handles, panoorin mo yung video na yon. You just need to click on the King Sumo link, okay? Another very quick announcement, nag-iba na po tayo ng ating email address. We are now officially global. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We're actually officially global already, and I'm very proud to tell you that we're actually now available through our official email address. No, we have our new official address. Pakitandaan po ninyo, ang ating bagong official email address is called Coach MirandaMiner at globalmirandaminer.com for any university enrollment, personal queries, and other support. And of course, sa ating mga business partners, no, for example, Bingbon, guys, I'm telling you, meron pang dalawang paparating. Meron pang dalawang paparating na malaking bonuses. There are a couple of companies that would like to partner with us. I will let you guys know once it's actually very final. And of course, so you could actually contact us at sales@globalmirandaminer.com, no, for sales collaboration, business partnerships, and corporate. You guys can actually contact us at sales@globalmirandaminer.com. So guys, we're growing and I'm very, very proud. Nako, naalala ko, ilan pa lang tayo before, no? Siguro 100 pa lang tayong members. But ngayon, we're already able to grow and we already have our growing team. So congratulations guys, magandang balita po ito. I'm very, very proud because right now we will be more organized and we will be very, very organized in terms of our emails. Meron na pong sales at Global Miranda Miner, meron na pong Coach Miranda Miner at globalmirandaminer.com. So, yun, we're really global and I'm very, very proud of this accomplishment and I share this with you because you continue to support our family. Okay, let's now deep dive into our topic for today. What is EIP 1559? Guys, if you recall around June, diniscuss ko yung hard fork, no? Hard fork, I discussed that because I discussed the Berlin hard fork launch, no? I discussed the Berlin hard fork launch and during that time sinabi natin that there is an upcoming London fork launch which is going to be around July because pero na-move yung London fork na yan. It's gonna be now on August 4, no? So basically on a very high level, ang hard fork is ibig sabihin niyan, ito ay nangahulugan na magkakaroon ng radical change, no, on the protocol of a particular blockchain network that effectively results in two branches, no? So basically, yung first branch which is actually the non-upgraded nodes, meron silang mga in-upgrade na nodes. Obviously, common term ang nodes into blockchain, no? Kung merong hard fork, merong major change. Merong major change yan. Alright? Now, diniscuss natin nung Berlin hard fork na magkakaroon tayo ng London hard fork which will be very, 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 very important. No? Ito po kasi yung hard fork na magkakaroon ng major change in terms of Ethereum deciding to burn some of the Ethereums, no? So let me discuss it with you right now, okay? All right, so based on the headline, Ethereum EIP 1559, this is actually a very, very fresh news. This is actually just a couple of hours ago. EIP 1559 and how it will affect the ETH price. So obviously, you know that kung alam mo na kung ano ibig sabihin ng hard fork, no? So but in this case, ang model estimates natin is that for every 1,000 Ethereum to be issued per day, sila po ay magbe-burn ng 6,000 tokens. So I'll explain it later on, no? Just sit back and relax. So obviously from the news, no, from the news itself, sinasabi dito that one of the Ethereum improvement proposal or EIP will change the fee market mechanism of the blockchain. No, EIP 1559 will remove the first price auction as the main gas fee calculation where users typically bid a dedicated amount of money. So, 'di ba, yung doon sa ating video na gas fees explained, gumawa ako ng video about that sa beginner playlist. Sinabi ko doon, kung gusto mong mas bumilis yung transaction, mas malaki yung gas fee. So ngayon, ang nangyayari, they will be removing now the first price auction as the main gas fee calculation because before, the bigger the transactional presentations, i-discuss ko lang mabilis, no, that similar kasi kay Bitcoin, yung 'di ba merong Bitcoin halving event, no, that is actually boosting the BTC price. You gotta remember, ang Bitcoin kasi is limited supply. So every time na you're actually holding Bitcoin, mas kumukonti yung available Bitcoin in the market that you can actually handle unless otherwise nagkaroon na ng meron na mga Bitcoins na minimina. Of course, you could look at the total circulation supply for you to know kung ano yung total supply ng Bitcoin on the particular time. Alright, so of course, kung ito, mabilis lang tayo guys. No? This one, circulating supply, if you look at this one, meron total na 18 million Bitcoin ang nakalabas ngayon sa merkado. And of course, yung next halving will increase the circulating supply. Alright, so as we kind of go along, many years from now, may mga minimina ang mga minero from a Bitcoin perspective, then dumadami yung supply, no? But of course, we're waiting for the halving season to be able to, of course, work on the entire ecosystem of Bitcoin. Merong halving, meron silang tinatawag na mainit kung ano pa. But in short, ang gusto ko lang sabihin is, ang circulating supply can dictate the tempo of the price. Kasi kung mas konti yung supply mo and mas dumadami yung demand, lumalaki yung price ng Bitcoin. So that is what Ethereum would like to do. They would like to introduce a reduced supply of Ether by burning, no? So, following the Ethereum's move of proof of stake from proof of work, no, Justin Drake's model estimates around 1,000 Ethereum would be issued per day, but around 6,000 Ethereum would be burned in the same period. Therefore, the suggested annual supply change of Ether would be roughly negative 1.6 million Ethereum with a reduction of an annual supply rate of 1.4. So ibig sabihin, kapag ang circulating supply ngayon is 116 million Ethereum and they're going to burn, no? Ang ratio natin is going to be for every 1,000 issued, there's going to be 6,000 Ethereum burned. It's going to be 1:6. So basically, darating ang panahon na liliit ang supply ng Ethereum. Liliit almost, liliit siya, no? So meron siyang annual supply reduction of 1.4%. So what does that mean is that there is going to be a potential increase on the price of Ethereum following the model of Bitcoin. Okay? So the more the transactions na lumalabas on the Ethereum network, the more deflationary pressure Ethereum will face given the burning of the base fee. What does that mean? So ito po yung ating model ngayon. So today there is what you call fees and block rewards. May mga miners tayong tinatawag because you need to remember ang EIP1559 will also impact the miner. Hindi lang po maapektuhan si customer na nagkakaroon ng transaction within the network, no? So we have what you call, pag ikaw po ay kung ikaw po ay Ethereum consumer and you are actually transacting within, no, you're actually transacting within the Ethereum network. Ang gagawin po ni Ethereum, they're going to be burning some of the base fee which will affect the crypto miners. In fact, merong Axie alert na lumabas. Sabi dito, Ethereum news. This is actually published within the Axie network, no? Ethereum news, starting on Thursday, every single Ethereum transaction will burn a little bit of Ethereum, no? They will burn a little bit. So, they will burn some of the base fee and they will be giving tips to the crypto miners, no? So, ang effect niyan, so walang effect in terms of the overall ecosystem of your NFTs. But you gotta remember that from long-term perspective, pwedeng lumiit yung gas fees ng mga NFTs because of the improvements within the EIP network, no? But in terms of the miners, syempre, meron silang tinatawag na freezing, no? Meron silang tinatawag na freezing of the mining fees by December. Maapektuhan kayo for sure, no? So, susunugin yung base fee pero bibigyan ng tip yung mga miner para they can continue, no? They can continue because one of the highlights of the particular EIP 1559 is that sabi dito, they're actually going to freeze by December. Just give me a second. Let me make sure we read that and we quote the news, no? We quote the news. Ito, sabi dito, no, the EIP 1559 changes the method by which transactions are processed on the blockchain by enabling clear pricing on a base transaction fee paid to the miners in Ether to validate the transfers. However, a small amount of token will be burnt and taken out of the circulating supply permanently. So users may also choose to include an optional tip. Listen, users can actually include an optional tip and a priority fee along with their base fee to incentivize the miner. So, pwede kang ma-incentivize as a miner, pero long term, obviously, they're going to the from proof of work, they're gonna be moving to a different model, which can obviously impact you, no? Which can impact you. All right. One more thing, just give me a second. Ayan. So today, obviously from a fees perspective, napupunta lahat yan sa miner, no? Yung mga gas fees are actually going to the miners and there is a block reward na binibigay sa mga miners today from a protocol perspective. Going forward on the EIP 1559, there's going to be a base fee that will be burnt, but they can give an optional tip sa mga minero. Optional tip, and then there's gonna be a block reward. There's gonna be a block reward that's gonna be happening still no within the protocol to be given with the miner. But you need to remember, I think from a trader perspective, mas maganda na um, ako, pinag-uusapan namin to sa circle ko sa mga nagmimina, no? Maghanap na kayo ng ibang coins like Raven coin to mine, other coins, no? Of course, you cannot mine BTC using your regular GPUs. Kailangan mo na mga ASICs, no? Pero ngayon, maghanap ka na ng iba for now. I think even my other friends in my existing circle of miners, they're actually already looking at other coins to mine, no? Aside from Ethereum. Obviously, this is a choice that the Ethereum network need to do. Of course, sabi dito, they would need to introduce a new base fee feature on the blockchain, and they will actually change no the way everything Ethereum is done today, because no they will be burning some of the Ethereum from a base fee perspective along the line. So overall, is it a good opportunity, for us as a trader? I think yes. Later on, I will discuss the technical piece of it, no. But I think from a crypto miner perspective, they can still incentivize you, no. They can still incentivize you, tulad nga ng demonstration na to. They can still incentivize you, right? But some of the base fee kasi will be burnt already, which in long term, no, I think long term this can drive the price of Ethereum to be even higher. Sabi dito, the base fees will increase or decrease by up to 12.5% depending on how much demand surpasses the ideal gas limit per block. Okay? So, sabi ni Andrew Keys, managing partner of Dharma Capital, suggests that EIP 1559 and the upcoming upgrade by Q1 of 2022 could easily quintuple the price of Ethereum next year. Can easily quintuple or multiply to 5x the price of Ethereum next year. Full disclosure, I am handling Ethereum in my wallet, just for full disclosure. But of course, as you can see in my screen today, I am not your financial advisor, so make sure that you do your research or look for the advice of an independent financial advisor if you would like to get an advice on what investments to invest on. Okay? Ayan. All right. Let me just check on a couple of more things here. Yeah, just a reminder, no? Just a reminder. Diniscuss ko din on the past couple of days yung tinatawag nating EIP Berlin Fork, wherein there are a couple of EIPs, Ethereum Improvement Protocols na in-upload, no? Kaya you will notice, let's now go to our charting. Let's now go quickly to our charting. You will notice that if we try to compare Ethereum, okay, if you try to compare Ethereum, mas nauna pang bumaba si Bitcoin, pero bullish pa din po, no? Bullish pa din si Ethereum, no? If you will notice, based on this comparison, Bitcoin already had a breakdown, okay? Bitcoin already had a breakdown, but Ethereum still had a 12-day winning streak, no? Ethereum had a 12-day winning streak, and only most recent, no, only actually pataas na nga ulit si Ethereum eh. You will notice in this particular price action, no. Bitcoin is still downwards on a 4-hour candle, but Ethereum is already upwards with a very very small regression, no. There is a little bit of a pullback here, but let us try to open the Ethereum chart. Let me remove Ethereum here. Give me a second, guys, okay? Ayun. All right. So because of the very good, if you look at the 1 day candle, because of the very good performance of and positive catalyst of EIP 1559, which is going to launch August 4th, okay? Ethereum per se is still bullish. Ethereum per se is still bullish on a 1 day chart. Of course, meron na ng potential breakdown, meron ditong breakdown, but if you do it on a 1 day candle, it's still not within the confirmatory candle of the breakout. No? May rules yan. Confirmatory candle, prison break, and prison candle. This is still a prison candle. In fact, it's actually a doji. Pag ito nagtapos ng 2,600 today, this can further go up tomorrow. No? You need to remember that Bitcoin is actually already down. Nag-correct na siya from $42,000 USDT. But Ethereum is still bullish. It's still bullish, no? And I think from a performance perspective, it would still continue to be bullish, but of course, you need to make sure when you enter, you put your confirmatory candles, no, before you enter, no. But I think my forecast for Ethereum is that of course, meron pa rin tinatawag na Bitcoin dominance. But pag si Bitcoin bumaba, and you notice that Ethereum is actually carrying its weight. No, look at this candle. Look at this trend. It's actually, obviously, we're using a Heikin Ashi candle. If you use the regular candle, it's going to be going down already. But that is not the virtue of Heikin Ashi. And I've told you already how beautiful Heikin Ashi is. If you use Heikin Ashi, it's still obviously green. But if you look into BTC, even if it's actually a Heikin Ashi, it's already on a breakdown. It's already on the breakdown. Later on, I will tell you my forecast on where it will bounce. I will tell that to you later on. No? But going back to Ethereum USDT, I think that given the very positive news of the Ethereum EIP 1559, I think this is going to be a big driver of positive catalyst for Ethereum. Now, don't expect that you're going to earn within the hour. Don't expect you're going to earn within the hour if you enter Ethereum. Of course, Ethereum is a long-term play. Ethereum is a long-term play. It's gonna be within this year and next year, no? Is it good to start hoarding or in hoarding? Is it good to start, no? Okay na bang magkaroon ng konting ipon sa Ethereum? Ako po ay nagkaroon na ng Ethereum way back 1700 pa po siya, 1800, 1900. I've been buying on that level because of the upcoming EIP 1559. No, I've been actually talking about this since June because of their upcoming upgrade. And if you would recall, ang presyo niyan during the last few months is actually way down 1700. 1700. And of course, it would still follow the dominance of Bitcoin. But if Bitcoin has its own maximum supply, Ethereum, ladies and gentlemen, is going to follow. And do you even remember during the B word debate within Jack Dorsey and Elon Musk, what did he say? He actually owns Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and what? Ethereum. He said he actually is holding Ethereum. And guys, he is not selling. He is not selling anything of it. He's not a pump and dump. And true enough, he's not lying because when the Tesla balance sheet was presented, no, there was no entry of Bitcoin being sold. No, they did not sell. Which is obviously good from a trust perspective. Kasi yung narrative ng Bitcoin back then, okay, ano ba tayo? Are we going to be selling? Because nagda-dump na. Pero hindi pa pala sila nagda-dump. Remember, they actually purchased around first week of February. And then, sabi ng mga retailers, okay, baka nagbenta na to si Elon Musk and Tesla because, the price is actually going down. Apparently, they did not. And if you remember, the grayscale unlocking, meron pa yan ng August, guys. May hahabol pa ng August, no? But, look at what have happened during the unlocking. After the unlocking on July 16, it went down even further, but then eventually it further went up. No? So I think Ethereum is really bullish, but again, from a trend perspective, don't don't always expect you're gonna be earning within the day, within the week. No, Ethereum is a long-term play, and I think based on this particular news, na meron na silang paraan para magkaroon ng to burn some of the fees. I think this is in the long term going to reduce the supply of Ethereum. And by theory, by the Bitcoin standard book, whenever you put a cap supply on your assets, obviously the supply will continue to increase. Tandaan niyo ang lahat ng mga NFT tokens karamihan nasa ARC network, no? And as you see the increase of NFTs, the season of NFTs, it would further grow the Ethereum blockchain. No? Of course, kailangan ding lumaban ni Ethereum kasi si Solana, 50,000 transactions per second. Si Polygon Matic may side chains. Hindi lang siya blockchain processing, may side chain siya. Marami nang kumakalaban sa kanya. Remember in my video, Solana is the Ethereum killer. Diba? Because they're also promising the same. Pero I think it's overdue already for Ethereum to do this because from a price perspective, it can further increase the price. No, because the supply will further decrease. Today, it's currently 116 million. No, Bitcoin is only 18 million. Bitcoin is only 18 million, right? So obviously, if you're seeing a 1.4% reduction, 1.4% reduction, you're talking about almost 1.5 million, no? 1.5 million ether being burnt every year. Kasi kung 116 million yan, kung 1% ang kanilang biniburn every year, 1.4% average, you're talking about around 1.4 million Ethereum per year na biniburn. So they're actually reducing. No, they're reducing 1,000 to be issued, 6,000 to be burnt. So 1.4% net to be burnt every year. So I think from a supply perspective, it can potentially give you. Sabi nga ng isang capitalist, buksan natin yung yung kanyang article. Sabi ng capitalist, the price of Ethereum can potentially quintuple or times 5. And by the way, guys, pati si Bitcoin, syempre meron din siya sarili niyang projections, no? Sarili niyang projections. So just be very, very open with that, no? So sabi dito, Andrew Keys, yan, basahin natin to. Andrew Keys, the managing partner of Dharma Capital, suggests that EIP1559 adjustment in the upcoming upgrade expected in 2022 could easily quintuple the price of Ether next year. So, well, okay, sabihin na natin hindi siya totoo, no? Medyo bullish siya, right? Sabihin mo nang hindi siya magta times 5. Sabihin mo na magta times 2. If the price of Ethereum today is 2,500, isipin mo na, for example, meron kang ininvest na pera, kinalimutan mo na yon. Just think about it next year. No? Di nag-double na yung pera mo. Diba? While you actually try to manage some of your assets in other coins, just leave some Ethereum, make it part of your wallet, no? And benefit no from the long-term effects. No? Again, it's not gonna be one day, not 1 week. No, ang forecast is gonna be early of next year. So technically, almost 6 months from now. You gotta remember, it's already August. It's already August. So again, from a technical charting perspective, I think that from a TA perspective, no, again, it's still bullish. Unlike the Bitcoin, obviously nag-break down na siya. No, obviously, pag ganito yung candle mo, this can further go down. This can further go down. So let me tell you, parang ganito. If you look at this, no, look at this particular candle. Kamukha niya, no. There's a doji here. There's this parang falling knives, no. It's actually downwards. Taking a look at this candle as well, no. But meron siya tinatawag na mga support areas. So tuturuan kita ngayon kung paano mahanap yung support areas na yun. Okay. So let's do this, no. Of course, we do our fib extensions here. We do our fib extensions. And of course, what we do is actually we try to understand saan ba yung major resistance and major support. Nag-publish po pala ako ng screenshot, no, sa ating Facebook groups on how to do your extensions, no? how to do extension. So basically, this is how we do it already. Tanggalin ko muna si volume. By the way, si volume dito, no? Volume. Yan. Okay? So, alright. So, potentially, ganito yung mangyayari. Guys, of course, there could be other scenarios na pwedeng mangyari, no? There could be other scenarios. If a big news comes in na negative, then further baka mabasag yung support na yan. But basically, ang kailangan mo makita dito is this, no? Okay. So, basically, it can potentially bounce. It can potentially bounce here on the 37,226. I think this can further go down. Now, this can further go down. Kung ganito yung candle mo, this can potentially further go down. If you go to the 4-hour candle, it's still bearish, no? It's still bearish. Obviously, this is what you call your this is what you call your pullback na tinatawag based on the anatomy na tinuturo ko sa university, no? So pullback yan because why is it a pullback? Of course, nagkaroon na ng tinatawag na breakdown ng support dito. Ayan, no? Nag-breakdown na po. Ito po ay nag-breakdown na. So basically, nung nag-breakdown yan ng confirmatory candle dito, yan, no? 39,000. Itong candle na to is your confirmatory candle. Dapat hindi ka na nagbabuy long. No? Pag ganyan yung candle, you should not be buying long. In my other video, sabi ko sa inyo, meron siyang key level areas, no? Pag bumasag na ng support at 41,300 diyan. Bumasag for 41,300, binasag na yan. But obviously hindi niya na sustain. Bumasag, nag-retrace, no? Tapos nag-bounce, hindi niya kinaya sinalo, no? Sinalo at kinorek ng resistance na to. Kinorek siya diyan. Yung resistance na yan, guys, ito yan. This one. This is the resistance. This is a resistance way back May 20 pa. That is your resistance, no? So nabasag niya yung unang resistance tulad ng sinabi ko, this one, no? But there is another major resistance at the 42,000, this level, no? So nag-correct siya dyan at tumuloy-tuloy pababa. I was hoping magbabounce, hindi na nag-bounce, no? Nagtuloy-tuloy pababa. I think ang ginagawa niya, guys, kailangan niyang gawin yan. Kasi yung RSI niya was already parabolic. I think it needs to really go down to consolidate, no, to consolidate and start correcting your RSIs. No, otherwise, obviously, sinasabi natin noong the past couple of days, nagkakakita na tayo ng, if you open and recall some of my previous videos, I keep on saying I'm already seeing a bullish divergence. No, I'm already seeing and I know it can potentially go down pero baka mag-bounce at sumalo, ayan, bumaba na nga talaga. No? Merong bullish divergence hanggang bumaba na nga. Pero wag kayong malungkot. We have another support. Sana saluhin niya. No? Meron tayong support dito. This is your 0.618. This is your 0.618 within the 618 and 1.618. This is the midsection. No? Baka saluhin yan. This can potentially bounce. No? Pag ito nag-bounce, pumasok ka. Magantay ka ng confirmatory candle, confirmation candle, not the prison break. You need to wait for a confirmation of bounce. And then MACD should agree and then enter ka. No, doon ka mag-enter. Make sure merong confirmations, multiple confirmations. No? Huwag kang papasok ng isa lang ang confirmation mo. Huwag pong ganun. No? Kahit nag-bounce yan, pero si MACD did not agree, baka bumaba din yan, baka maipit, no? Baka mag-fake bounce as maipit ka because MACD doesn't agree with you. No? So, because I know it's going to be going down, I've been shorting this market. I actually told the moderators kanina, and again, di ko alam kung finalo nila, sabi ko nga, they need to plan their trades. I've been shorting this market kanina pa, and I've actually been earning profits kanina pa in multiple times. Now, I've been earning multiple times. I've been shorting Dogecoin many times. I've been shorting Axie many times. I've been shorting XRP many times. And I think I've already earned almost $60, $65 today just because I was shorting this particular market. No, I've been shorting this particular market, and I know that this can potentially go down. That's why I've been shorting this market for a couple of hours already within the day. Yesterday is also a very good date for me, no? But pag bumasag na kasi, I've been shorting the market already. But of course, you need to remember that it can potentially bounce here. It can potentially bounce here, and it can potentially go further up kapag nag-bounce. Kapag nag-bounce and your MACD is going to agree with you. But MACD is still on a downward trend. So who are we to buy? Who are we to buy long? Who are we to buy? If you are a short-term trader, and then don't buy long. If you are a long-term trader and you want to participate with the Ethereum EIP1559, then so be it, guys. Go ahead. But you don't ask yourself bakit red. Don't ever check your Binance because it is a long-term play. It is a long-term play, no? So again, bumasag na ng support, kaya po tayo ay nagba-back to back selling short na, no? But make sure we have another potential support, no? And by the way, let me actually tell you of this, no? Teka lang, just give me a second. Meron pang isang nag-a-agree sa potential bounce. Meron pang isang nag-a-agree on a potential bounce. Kilalanin natin siya, no? Let us know sino tong nag-a-agree ng potential bounce. Let me just try to make sure I open the file correctly. Yan. Meron pa pong isang nag-a-agree at sinasabi niya, okay, you need to look at this, ha, guys. You need to look at this very, very carefully, ha. I'll explain it to you. Okay. So, sabi ko nga sa inyo, we are actually able to see this one further. So, ito na tayo. Tapos, bumaba pa ng isa. Ito na yan. Nag-test dito. And I think, again ha, I think, because ito yung resistance, itong resistance na to, ito yan. Itong resistance, ito yan. No? And of course, bumasag na siya ng resistance, pero saan po siya? Saan po siya nag-correct? Dito po siya nag-correct sa part na to. And this is this one and this one. This one, let me do a one day, no? Let me do a one day para much ano siya, mas yan. Ayan. Tanggalin ko muna yung mga lines. Teka lang, tanggalin ko muna sila 618. Ayan. So, do it here. Okay. 37 yung 61. Okay. So, it can potentially, because nabasag niya na, nagkaroon ng resist, ito nabasag niya to, umakyat siya doon, pero meron pang resistance dito, nag-correct siya ulit. So, I think sasaluhin ito ng 618 line here. No? Sasaluhin, then further magko-consolidate and can further go up. Now, this is just a simulation. No? This can be not true, no? But if this actually bounces here on this line, nag-bounce sa line na to, yan, nag-bounce sa line na yan, then it can potentially draw some strength, no? Kukuha ng lakas yan because of consolidation, no? Draw some strength and can potentially go upwards. Can go upwards, no? Otherwise, gumawa na naman ng napakaraming negative news itong media because mayroon papasok na whale bago biglang tumaas ng tumaas, it will further go down to around 37. No, ang next niyan, pag bumaba pa ng 37 yan, baka mag-34 yan, no? So basically, what you need to do, gawa ka ng retracement. If you want to measure this particular retracement, not using the extension, so tanggalin mo lang to. Tanggalin mo lang yan. No? All right, and of course, you have your 618s here. No, you have your 618s, and here, nakuha na natin tong 618 na to dito. It can be the potential bounce. It can be the potential bounce, and then mag-bounce yan sa 618 area na to. Otherwise, pag bumasag na 618 yan, it can further go even downwards. Ang next yan around 36 already, and then 35. No, 36, 35. Is it a strong downward trend? I think this downward trend, merong konting volume pero hindi malaking volume. Kasi if I look into the previous performance ito, obviously malaking volume, malaking buying volume na to. Malaking buying volume na to, no? Itong red volume na to today, this particular red volume na to is not as high as these previous volumes, no? That can potentially further bring this down. No, I'm just doing an apples to apples comparison, ha. So, is Bitcoin risky? Of course, there's always all risk, no? But for me, I think as long as itong coin na to mag-bounce on 37,226, then magkaroon ng MACD confirmation, magkaroon ng RSI, pumasok ka. But you need to remember, kung meron mga breakout na ganyan, huwag kang magbabuy long. Do not go buy long if you're actually on futures. No? Dapat nag-short ka na ng market. No? Because breakdowns like this, lalo na ganyan mga itsurang candle from a candle reading perspective, masarap pagkakitaan yun if you know how to do sell shorts, no? Again, if you are on a spot market, kung ang strategy mo is swing trade or position trade, then wait for the bounce at 37,226. Okay? Now, the same thing for NFTs, no? Actually, Axie has been playing 38, 39, no? Meron siyang sariling ecosystem. Obviously, SLP is also down at 0.2. Na-influence na yan, if the Ethereum network improves, I think all the other NFTs will be affected by that. No, if the Ethereum network improves, all the other NFTs that are housed within the network are affected. Otherwise, and by the way, no guys, before ko kalimutan, I think I was not able to discuss this kanina. If you are an Axie investor, na-receive na po namin, marami pong salamat sa mga nag-confirm na sila po ay magi-invest na. Wait for me. Wait for Angel and Nico to reach out to you to further cement our approach. Wait for us po. I'm very, very happy. Marami na pong nag-oo, no? After our business opportunity proposal. May nag-no, which I totally respect, no? I totally respect you dahil sinabihan kita doon sa business presentation natin, if this investment will keep you up at night, I would not want you to invest. That's not the right way to invest. Kung ipangutang mo tong investment na to, wag. Ako mismo magsasabi sa iyong wag. We don't need your investment. I want you bilang iyong coach and mentor, I'd rather you handle that money and grow your savings first. I don't want you to invest kung yung perang yan pangkakain nyo tonight. No. I will be the one na magagalit sa'yo if you do that. Alright? So, I received some no's, I received some yes, and I'm very happy na at least tayo ay very transparent and very balanced in letting you guys know on some of the risks of Axie. Alright, anyways, again, so because of the Wyckoff model, balik tayo dito, no? Because of the Wyckoff model, I believe that potentially, pag ito ay nakabasag na ng 42K level, then this can potentially even go higher with MACD confirming and the volume confirming. Medyo, and remember, if you recall my statement, no, itong buying volume na to, maganda na siya sana kasi outlier volume siya, no, pero hindi kasing taas nito, hindi kasing taas ng volume na to na nag-push, no, itong volume na to around January 29 na sobrang nag-push pataas ng value ng coin, no, pataas ng value ng coin. So we'll see. We're gonna be in a wait and a see moment, no. Again, if you are a short-term trader, you need to know that breakdowns, you need to short the market. Of course, it can potentially consolidate, no? Naman ang trabaho ng anatomy. It can potentially consolidate, and if it consolidates, no, make sure that you know how to play a consolidation as well. That's one of the hardest. Isa sa mga pinakamahirap i-trade ng consolidation, tandaan mo yan, no? If you're stuck in a consolidation, tinuturo ko yan, if you're stuck in a consolidation, ayan po ang pinakamahirap i-trade because hindi mo alam kung kailan magte-take profit. It can go down, it can go up, no? But of course, it depends on your risk appetite. Okay, let me now answer a few questions. Let me check if there are any other questions, guys. Meron po bang tanong? Ba't parang wala nagchat-chat? Nakikinig talaga sa mga lessons ni Coach? Ganun ba yon? Are you guys fully listening? Wait lang ha. Check ko lang yung mga comments ninyo. Ayan, teka lang. Thank you sa mga investors. Yan, si Mikael nanalo yan ng $100 bonus kay Bingbon, no? Scalping ba yung ginawa? Yes, I did some scalping, Loop D. Correct. I did some yung mga trades ko, mga less than 10 minutes lang. Yung mga scalps ko. Kasi, ano nga siya eh, sorry, ano siya eh, bearish yung trend niya, no? Alright, let me check. Wow, scalp, blah, blah, blah. What other questions do you have? Ano magiging effect niyan sa crypto mining? Spende sa harapin. If you are a crypto miner, and as I've mentioned, maghanap ka na ng another coin like Raven coin. If you're using nice hash, merong Raven coin algorithm dyan. Alamin mo siya, no? Bukod kay algorithm ni NB Miner, bukod sa algorithms nila, meron pa dyang other miner for Raven coin. Pwede mong i-mine si Raven coin on the same platform. Okay? Ano pang magiging effect niya sa crypto mining? Of course, pag Ethereum, pag ikaw ay miner, they will give you some tips, no, or incentives, no. The consumers can actually offer you a tip, no. And if you get the tip or incentive, then good, no. Maganda, meron kayong incentives, no. Pero long term sa December, they will freeze. Magkakaroon ng freeze yan in preparation for the proof of staking model ng Ethereum. Okay? Are you a full-time trader or do you also have a full-time work? Coach, mas preferred po ang high Kinashi candle compared. Yes, correct. Mas preferred natin ang ang uh, ang high Kinashi candle. Correct. Paano po yung convergence divergence? Oh, ayan, magandang topic 'yan, no? Magandang topic ang convergence divergence. Tuturuan kita next time. Sige, tuturuan kita next time. Pero that's one of the MirandaMiner. That's one of the MirandaMiner transition play setup that's profitable setup, no? Paano mo mababasa? How can you read? For example, yung tinuro natin, how can you read na meron siyang potential divergence, no, using MACD and RSI? Yan, we can actually read that, no? Para hindi ka na po pasok ng pasok, hindi ka nagbabuy long sa isang hindi ka nagbabuy long sa isang chart na meron divergence na tinatawag, no? You're not buying long on a chart na hindi ka tumatagal kasi nga it can potentially go down, and true na bumaba na nga po siya. Okay. Alright. Coach, ano pong thoughts ninyo sa... tama, Beto. It's, product of ETH staking is bet. Tama yan. Automatically naka-ano yan sa account mo. Tama. If you stake Ethereum. Pero long-term ang Ethereum staking 2.0, ha? Long-term yan. Okay. Coach, any price prediction po if Bitcoin will crash? What do you mean Bitcoin will crash? Like it will go down to 30 from 37? It will go if it breaks 37, sasaluhin niya, no? Merong sasalong ba? Meron pang 0.5. You need to remember may 0.5 fibs pa tayo, ha? We're not ending at the 0.618. So if we do the 0.5 fib, let me just do it right now. If you have the 0.5 fib, let me just do 0.5 here. On the breakout. Okay, on the breakout, you have the 0.5 fib, and here, let me just do, hang on a second. If you do the regular retracements, if you just do the regular, this is the long-term upward trend, no? If you do the regular retracements, meron ka pa tinatawag na 0.5 dito. 35, and then 34. 35 and 34. Potential bounce points mo pa yan. No? Potential bounce points. Pag ginamit mo yung anatomy na yan, this is your uh, this is your uh, uh, this is your Fibonacci, this is your trend resistance breakout. This is your upward trend. Hindi na siya nag-consolidate. This is your feast where the magic happens. This is your pullback, right? This is it can put kung since nag-break out siya sa 0.61834,000, ito ay pwedeng mag-bounce, no? It would actually look for a support identification and can potentially bounce at the 0.618 level. Okay, bukod sa 37, pwede pang mag-bounce yan sa 34, no? If it goes down to 34, baka bumaba pa ng 29 ulit, no? 34 is your last stand, no? 34 is your last support na kaya dapat dapat sumalo diyan sa retracement na yan, no? 34,251 and 37,000 kanina, no? Again, it can potentially bounce and magko-consolidate sa ulit dito. Pag nag-consolidate, it can potentially now go break out or break down. Okay? All right. All right. Si Neil Manalo, pag bullish na si Ethereum, sobrang mahal na ni Axie. Exactly, mahal na talaga si Axie, no? Pero of course, yung gas fees will be lesser. Economy, kailangan nilang again, Ethereum, the Axie would need to have their own ecosystem checked. No, aside from server maintenance, aside from sinabi ko na to, no, matagal ko na sinabi, no, dapat magkaroon ng another aside from the not organic burning mechanism of selling Axie, breeding, selling, buying. Paano kung wala nang bumibili because ang mahal-mahal na niya, no? Yun na nga yun ang malaking question nung nilaunch natin yung Axie TV, di ba? So dapat ang ginagawa nila, they need to have another mechanism na dapat they need to be sending, let's say, Axie to the wild as the way to burn the Axies para tumataas yung presyo ng existing Axies. Pero I think ultimately talagang at one way or another, kung talagang hindi kakayanin ng market, then they would look for other alternatives, right? Like DPET, Crypto Blades, at kung ano-ano pang other alternatives na pwede rin naman pagkakitaan. Hindi lang po Axie, no? Guys, don't end your life with Axie. Marami pang other ways to earn. Mga self-economies, no? Marami na po headlines sa buong mundo. Ang Philippines po, pati mga matatanda, no? They actually earn by playing games, no? Nasa headline po tayo ng maraming news headlines across the whole world, no? Philippines is actually one of the biggest users of NFTs. All right. Yun, sinagot ko na yan. Favorite tracement, Daryl. I think yung price ni Axie is dollar-based. Bali, bababaan ng seller ang Ethereum amount. Sana, hahaha. Yan, tingnan natin. Tingnan natin yan. Alright. Pagamitin ang coach. Pag bullish si Ethereum, sobrang. Sagot na natin yan. No? Alright. Need ba reinstall si Bingbon? Mababasa niya ulit yung number mo. 'Di ba? So, sige para man hindi actually I will talk to the marketing team of Bingbon kasi kausap natin sila. Sila po yung nag-identify, hindi po si coach ha. Baka akala po niyo ako po yung nagsasabi sino man nanalong 50, hindi po ako. The marketing team of the Bingbon team, sila po yung nag-identify ng 50 winners, no? Congratulations sa mga nanalo ng $100. Pag yun paki-type 1 nga ulit. Pag nanalo ka ng $100, type 1, nag-enjoy ka ba? Did you enjoy using, alam ko sa mga moderators, sabi nila kanina may mga other things daw na limitation. For example, pag ikaw ay nag-bingbon tapos you're actually using the $30 na initial bonus, hindi mo siya pwedeng hindi pwedeng tumaas ng 20x, dapat 10x lang yung leverage. Marami pa siyang mga conditions, no? That's why, pero kagandahan nun guys, it's a free bonus. Hindi mo kailangan mag-deposit. Unlike yung organic nilang bonus, na binibigay kahit kanino na nagsa-sign up, you need to deposit for you to claim the $120 bonus, no? So, yan, support natin yung si Bingbon. I'm telling you, there are two more partnerships na paparating. Meron silang ino-offer na mga free bonuses din. Kapag na-finalize na po natin, I will let you guys know. But again, that's the that's the goodness of staying in the MirandaMiner family. You get to have those incentives that are actually offered to us, no, because we are a one good happy family. So congratulations pala sa mga nanalo, no, nanalo ng $100. Congratulations. Yan. Okay, yan. Si Wanderlust, Blade Place, Jasper Alonso, Aaron Balsorable, um, alright, yan. Si Nickel daw natulak. Merong stampede kahapon eh. May stampede kahapon. Sabi ng mga sila Goma nagka-stampede daw kasi nagtulakan. Hindi nakakuha ng ano, ng free, no. But meron pa yan ngayon, guys, hanggang 5 days po yan. 5 days yung $100 free niyan. So antabayanan mo yan. We will see. We will see no sino mga. Hopefully you get to have more tomorrow as well. Alright? Okay, pa-shoutout daw kay G. Yun, G. Hello, hello. Alfredo, nakuha din pala niya. Very good, no? Very, very good. Alright. Ayan, sa mga nagpapa-review, i-rewind na lang po kasi mag-aalas 11 na po, no? Alright. Okay, thank you. Si Crystal nakakuha din pala, moderator natin yan. Okay. Hindi raw pinalad si Luke D. O sige, sali ka na lang ulit, no? One-time trade po yung $20 and $30 kung ano po ang profit after trading. Matik po pupunta sa wallet. Oh, wow. Nag-profit ka na ba, Chef Miguel? Galing nga. Coach, ginamit ko yung Fibonacci anatomy of the fees entry point. Wait, teka lang guys. Sabi ni Jewel. Uy, estudyante ko to si Jewel ha. Wait lang ha, palakpakan natin. Coach, ginamit ko yung fib at anatomy of the feast. Entry point ako sa confirmatory candle after prison break. Kay Axie, na-win ako ng $42. Thank you. Wow! Ang galing. Napakagaling. Alright, Ethereum, sabi ni Luke, Ethereum Bitcoin Coach, dominance. Ang ganda ng breakout. Ethereum Bitcoin. Okay, nag-breakout. No? Ang ganda. Tingnan natin mamaya. Very good. Thank you, Luke. Alfred, siya yung Alfred na nakakuha, ako wala pa. Ay, hindi daw si Alfred nagbay. Antabayanan mo na lang. Alright. Sabi ni Blade, Lord Seth, how much naman ang minimum withdrawal? Oy, huwag mo munang i-withdraw. Laruin mo muna, palakihin mo muna. Alright. Coach, may chance pa bang magka-bonus yung naka-join kahapon sa Bingbon? Rogie, hindi ko alam eh. Tatanungin ko si marketing team. Sila po nagka-credit kasi niyan. Alright, Coach, is it good or bad for NFTs using EIP? I think both. I think the goodness is yung gas fees can go down. No, the gas fees can go down. Pero EIP, obviously, ang gagawin niyan, papalakihin niya yung presyo ng Ethereum. No? Pag lumalaki yung presyo ng Ethereum, no, anything na nakalagay sa Ethereum network will have its domino effect, no? Yung domino effect yan, no? Obviously pag tumataas po ang presyo, ito po ang aking interpretation, no? Pag tumataas ang presyo ng Ethereum, obviously may mga tinatawag silang improvements on the gas fees, no? But ultimately, if the price of the particular asset is going up, merong domino effect yan sa lahat na nakasakay sa kanyang network, no? If the parent coin is actually improving from a price perspective, merong tinatawag na fame effect yan pag ikaw ay nasa ERC network, no? Tataas ka, no? So kung ikaw ay NFT user, I think obviously mumura ang gas fees, but may tinatawag tayong impact yan sa, kunyari, ang pinipurchase mo na NFT is based on Ethereum, no? Ethereum yung for example, Axie, you buy through Ethereum, no? O magkano ba ang Ethereum ngayon? Kung tataas ang presyo ng Ethereum, magiging mataas ang price niya. Di tataas din ang price ng binibili mong asset, no? Obviously, meron din price si Axie talaga, Axie USDT. Pero obviously, if it's actually improving the price of your blockchain, for me, maraming effect. Bukod pa sa price ng NFTs, yung blockchain itself, tataas ang hash rate, mas magiging secure. No, but ako I think maganda ang future ni Ethereum long term, no? Long term yan. Okay? Alright. Oy, thank you, Daryl. Thank you for rewatching the video. Uy, June, kamusta? Ayan, nag-enroll yan sa ating estudyante natin yung si Juncy. Alright. Okay, coach. Sale kasi sa coins. Sale daw. Alright. Hindi pa raw nag-withdraw sa SEPSA. Huwag ka muna mag-withdraw. Alright. Hey, hello, hello. Hey, you matter. Hello, hello, hello. Alright. What else? O yun muna guys, no? Sana may natutunan ka ba today? Sana may natutunan ka today, ha? Make sure maganda ang future, no? ng Ethereum network. Sa Minero hindi ganun kaganda, no? I'm just being very honest with you, no? Kasi malaki talaga ang kitaan ng mga Minero sa Ethereum. But of course, they're moving to a different way to mine, no? So with that said, the miners need to think of other ways to mine as well, no? Marami naman guys, hindi lang naman matatapos ang mining sa Ethereum. You guys need to remember marami pang pwedeng coins that are up for mining. Okay? Alright, yun. So, teka lang. How much daw ang enrollment, Coach? Darrell, email mo ako, coachmirandaminer@globalmirandaminer.com. Email mo ako today, no? Email nyo ako guys para ma-replyan ko kayo ng ways to enroll. It's $20 love fee, no? For beginners and separate for intermediate. Ayan. Okay, maraming salamat guys. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Okay, ayan. Actually, dumadami pa yung viewers natin. Okay, that's 11:03 already. I hope guys, ingat-ingat sa mga kumita. Congratulations, no? I hope that you also have earned, and of course, do not overtrade. No, pag mga ganito, it's okay to earn because ang kagandahan sa crypto market, you just don't earn by when the price increases. You can actually also even earn when the price decreases. So $6, mga ganyan, you could actually earn this amount. Kayang-kaya mo yan. Kayang-kaya mo yan. You can actually earn that because I'm confident kakayanin mo. Basta marunong ka lang magbasa. Marunong ka lang magbasa ng market. Hindi dahil bumababa yung market, ibig sabihin matatalo ka na. No. There's a way to earn as long as you plan your trades and you trade your plan. Okay guys, with that said, maraming salamat po sa inyo. Huwag kakalimutan, maparating na po ang ating mentoring and support one-on-one. Mentoring and support one-on-one will be launched very soon. I'm very confident and I'm very proud of the mentoring team. I'm very excited and I'm looking forward to roll this out across everyone. And of course, huwag niyong kakalimutan guys, ang ating bagong email address. Ang bagong email address natin, Coach, MirandaMiner@globalmirandaminer.com and sales@globalmirandaminer.com. Okay? For collaboration, business partnerships, and corporate. Maraming salamat po guys. Thank you Albert for that daily reminder. Na-appreciate ko yan na sinasabi mo yan. Thank you rin kay Charles sa lahat po ng ating mga moderators. Maraming salamat sa inyo and God bless all of you and I love you guys. 3,